Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cooper and I'm a 25-year-old cash budgeter who's saving for the future, specifically an emergency fund and a school fund, and I'm also the owner of Purely Budgets over on Etsy. In today's video, we're going to be cash stuffing $2,385. Some of that is going into my sinking funds binders as well as month ahead and my yearly 1K challenge. And then the other portion of it is going to be going into my business binder. So I'm just going to get started right away with the first thing we are going to check off the list for today. It's going to be a jam-packed video, so I'm so sorry about this. So grab a drink, get seated, and let's talk about the new challenges I'm releasing. So as of today, we are going to be releasing brand new challenges on Friday, which would be October 24th. We're going to be doing at 8 a.m. Arizona time. I'll leave everything in the description box down below with the logistics of everything so you guys have a better idea of the time due to the time changes and time zones. I always say Arizona time because I don't know exactly what we are because Arizona does not change their time zone whatsoever. So I can get a little confused with it. But let's talk about it. So if you guys watched my Disney binder setup video, then I showed you guys these challenges already, but these will be challenges that I'm releasing on Friday. So here are the first challenges. So these are our Disney icon challenges. So we have this one here, which each icon will be $3. We have this one here with Tinkerbell and the Yeti from the Matterhorn. And then we have this one here with the goat from Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and then the iconic Disney Castle, which you'll see at both parks. So these are the three. They will be under one listing. You guys will be able to find them that way. So these are the first three challenges. The next one is going to be another set. So I released a challenge and I think it was in May is when I released it. It was my Bridgerton themed challenge. It was a story-based challenge where you had 4 different sections, 4 different clue cards, and then at the end you had to figure out who Lady Whistledown was. It was a very big success in my shop. Everybody loved it, and I thought, you know what, let's bring it out. We can play a little bit more with it, and I am coming out with a brand new version of it. So we are getting the Cozy Harvest. So the Cozy Harvest is an autumn story of savings where pretty much you go down a pumpkin patch and you got to figure out who's leaving special clues or special notes throughout the pumpkin patch. It will come with a Cozy Characters card. So this is going to have all the characters on here. We have Thomas the wagon driver, Clara the baker, Lydia the artist, and Henry the strong hand. They do have little descriptions about who they are as people. And then you kind of go through and you have all 4 sections here. So you have the grand arrival, the pumpkin patch, the festivities, and the secret reveal. When you get this item, it will come in order. So I do put it in order for you so that, as I'm throwing cards around, I do put it in order for you so that you can just play it immediately, taking it out of the cellophane bag that it comes in. And then once again, just like the Bridgerton challenge, you will also get clue cards. So you have the grand reveal, the pumpkin pick, the festivities, and the secret reveal. Grand arrival. Why did I say grand reveal? The grand arrival and then the secret reveal. The secret reveal will have scratch off cards on it, and it will be depending on who you choose as the person that you think is going to be leaving the notes. There's an incorrect one and a correct one, and depending on which one you choose, they will have different amounts. And then each clue card has a clue that kind of leads you down the path of who you think it's going to be, and they have different prompts on what you're going to be saving for that. The second thing that we are going to be releasing is going to be my Ralph Lauren inspired challenges. So here it is. Let me see if I can get it. There's a piece of glitter on it. Okay, let me see if I can get it so that it's not reflecting. So these are the Ralph Lauren challenges. I'm gonna put it, yeah, we'll do it like this. So this is my bear, Ralph Lauren bear. This one is that, and then it also comes in scratch off form. So it's really up to you guys on which route you wanna take. If you want the preset amounts with no scratch offs, and then if you want the scratch off, I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with this new kind of style of challenges that I'm coming out with. I feel like I'm finding my style in ways I want to design. The next one is going to be another kind of mini challenge. So this is going to be it. It's our blue hydrangea challenge. This will be offered 2 ways. So it's going to be offered in clear lamination, and it's going to be offered in holographic lamination. Right now, the sun is not doing any justice for this challenge, but there is a holographic lamination over the top of this. This is gonna be crazy, guys. I'm so sorry about this. Because the light isn't doing anything, I'm gonna bust out a flashlight. So I'm so sorry, but you'll be able to see it if I shine this flashlight a certain way. So there is the holographic lamination on the top. Sorry about that flashlight. So that is going to be offered in 2 ways. It'll be one listing, but you'll have the option to choose between the 2 of them. And then the next one is my Y2K challenges. And this is going to come in a set of 6. It's another mini section. I might include it as a set of 6 and then maybe individual, so that if you can just choose one character if you want. So I grew up on the Winx Club, which is like a fairy show. I grew up on a whole bunch of shows, but when I was growing up, this was one of the shows that was out there. So I am coming out with my own Winx Club. It is Y2K themed. So we have Tekna, we have Stella, we have Bloom, Flora, Aisha, and then Musa. So these are the Winx Club. And once again, these will be included in one listing. So it's going to be all 6 of them. And then it will be included in clear lamination and the holographic lamination. So let me move these off to the side real quick, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I'm just going to lay all 6 of them out right here because I just feel like it will look better that way. Okay, and then sorry for the flashlight again. So you can kind of see, let me see. I'm trying to do it so it doesn't like, it's really hard to tell, guys. I'm so sorry. This is so, no, I can't with myself. I can't believe I'm like busting a flashlight out. It's just the lighting right now. I have like, where I film is not up against a window. It's in a room with very large windows, and I'm filming at actually my coffee bar. And so it's not right up against the window. It's kind of in the corner, so it's really hard to tell. But these do have, there we go, a little bit, you can kind of see the holographic lamination on them. I just felt like it added a very nice touch to it. So these will be available in holographic and clear lamination. So those are going to be the challenges I'm going to be releasing Friday, October 24th. So in 2 days, actually tomorrow, because by the time that this is going up, it will be Thursday. So tomorrow, Friday, October 24th at 8 a.m. Arizona time. Like I said, everything will be linked to the description box below. My Instagram, where you can see photos of it, my Etsy, where the listings will be, and then the information on the drop time and date. So that is that. Let's just go ahead and get right back into the cash stuffing. So I have my everyday binder here. I'm going to set this off to the side, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the first envelope. So the first envelope is going to be my back to school. This one is getting $250 as it does every 2 weeks. This does not change. So we are going to be doing the $250. And I do not like these hundreds. I went to the bank and I saw those hundreds and I was thrown off because I was making sure that I had the same amount of money to what I had on my planning sheet. And all of a sudden it just like went from blue to cream, and I don't know, it threw me all the way off. There was something about it when you're just like counting and not paying attention, and then all of a sudden there's a change in bill. And yeah, I don't know. So right now I have 10,500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and another 1,000. So we are at $11,000 in my school fund, which is amazing because I want to say one of my goals was to hit $11,000 in my school fund for the for the year of 2025. And at this point I have surpassed it because of other challenges that I'm also using that goes towards my schooling. So this next one is going to be car insurance. It's going to get $66. So that's going to be 2 car icons here. And we are going to go ahead and do that. So that's 60, 5, and 1. Okay. So we should have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So $231 in here so far, and it's not even November yet. So that's great. We're making great progress on that. The next one is going to be this $500 savings challenge from Molina over at the Millennial Dollar. We are going to be doing $20 in here, which is going to be the 14 and the 6 in November. And I'm just gonna move this off to the side real quick and fan it off. So I'm so sorry about the noise. I just wanna make sure that it doesn't ruin anything. Okay, so we are gonna put $20 into here. So now we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $64 in my $500 challenge. This challenge does go towards my school fund, so that's why I had to make sure it was $500. So this next one, which I'm actually really excited about, is going to be Army Plants and Flip-Flops. This is the final challenge in the Mean Girls collab that me and a few other budgeters released back in February. It is completely sold out on my end and a few other shops' ends as well. But in here, we are going to be doing $60, which is going to be the remaining amount. So that's going to be 15, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So I have officially completed the entire Mean Girls collab. Let's go ahead and put $60 in here real quick. I'm gonna make sure I have 100, so 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and 100. So this challenge is done, and I am one step closer to my $750 goal for my emergency fund. I'm actually gonna take all this and take it out because I do not need this challenge in here anymore. The next challenge we're actually gonna put in here is actually another one from the Millennial Dollar. I combined her name and her brand name, Melina from the Millennial Dollar. And the reason I'm doing it is because one, it's cute. Two, it's a Travelopoly version. Is this not going to, oh geez. Okay, I don't know if this is going to, probably not. There we go. So this is her Spookopoly. This is another version of her Travelopoly. This one is going to be 152, and that's the reason I chose it, is because I need 150 extra dollars to reach my $750 goal. So I'm going to use that one. It'll leave me with $2 extra, which is totally fine. So the next one we're going to be doing is hair care. This one is going to be getting $20. This is what it only has in here, so I'm not going to count that. The next one is going to be my car insurance. And when I was doing my cash planning yesterday, I talked about my car insurance. I went ahead and got brand new tires, right? What are we doing? 56, why did I grab a 10? I went ahead and got brand new tires and an oil change. So I do need to pay myself back for that. So we got 100, 50, 55, and 56 in here. I will be unstuffing this at the beginning of November just so I can take it back to the bank and pay that bill. The next one is going to be my coffee fund, which is going to be getting $10. So now I have 10, 20, and 25 in here. And this is used for any coffee shop, meetups with my friend, or paying myself back from my Nespresso order. Travel is going to be getting $20. So we're gonna be doing 20, and now we have 20 and 30 in there. And that is actually going to be it for this binder. So we will close this up. Go on to the next one, which is going to be my yearly 1K binder. We are going to be completing October, and then we will be working on November. So let's go ahead and mark off this $20 here for October. Let that dry, and let's grab 20 here. I just want to make sure I have it correct. So $20, so we got 20, 40, 60, 65, and 70. So 70 in the month of October. And this challenge does come from Raylan over at the Remarkable Dollar. And I think when I complete this, I think I'll give it away to one of you guys free of charge just to pass it down. The next one we're gonna be doing is 30. So we're gonna be doing this $30 in November. So a 20 and a 10, and that's what we're gonna be starting off with. And it looks like November is gonna save us 75. So yeah, because that's 30, 50, 60, and 75. Okay. And we are almost done with that challenge. That is great and amazing, and I'm hoping that we can complete it before the month of December is here. So at least when December rolls around, we can kind of lay low when it comes to my cash stuffings. Okay, so this next one's going to be car payments. We're going to finish off this row of icons, and we're going to put $35 into here. So a 20, a 10, and a 5. So now in here, I have 400, 700 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So $840 so far in the bank. And that is going to be it for my car payments. The next one is going to be my insurance. We're gonna just do one icon here. So $20 for this. And now we should have 80. So 20, 40, 60, and 80. Each row is gonna be $100. Okay, the next one is my rent, which is going to get another 25. This one is making great progress, and I just counted my interest. I just rehomed my interest. So this one now has $1,025 in the bank. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, and 100. So $1,125 in here so far. Okay, my phone bill is going to be getting $30, and we are almost a year and a half completed with this challenge. So we got another 20 and a 10. So now in here I have 1,200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, another 100. So $1,300 in here so far. $500 to complete the year and a half. Lastly, I was thrown off by how much money I have in here for some odd reason. Lastly, we have our subscriptions, which is going to be getting $13. So now in here I have 500 and 613, 623, 633. We have 38, so 638, 640, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So $646 in my subscriptions. So we are making great progress. That one's a slow burner because it's a smaller amount. I do need to do an unstuffing at some point to get some of this money back into the bank. So the last binder we're going to be going into is my business binder in here, and that's where the rest of this money is going to be going. So binders is going to be getting $800. So let me take that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now in here we should have 1,200. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1, and 2. So $1,200 in binders. The next one is going to be envelopes, is going to be getting $400. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 500, 20, 40, 60, 80. So $580 in envelopes so far. And then the last one is going to be getting the rest of the money, which is going to be, should be 510. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and $10, which is correct. This is going to be my taxes. So in the bank, I have 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 6, 7, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, another 100, so 800, 5, and 6. So $2,806 in the bank, or in this envelope so far for Etsy taxes. And I do take 20 to 25% depending on the paycheck. So that is actually it for today's video. It was quite a long one, so thank you guys so much if you guys have stuck around. Thank you so much once again for watching this entire video. If you have made it to this point, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and turn on all notifications. I better see you on Friday for my Etsy launch. And with that being said, we will see you next time.